Guys, welcome back. It's been a minute. I think it's been like 2 weeks since I posted a video. Been kind of MIA. I'm gonna fill you guys in this video. RV transport, man, it's at least for single pull. I can't speak for multi-haul, driveway, none of that. But for me personally, at Synergy RV Transport, the work has been so slow, man. So slow. Like, I just took a load to Dalton, Georgia. I think in the last week and a half, man, I've seen probably 20 loads come across the load board. So I don't know. I've been hopping in a semi part-time for a guy, just to try to make the income, what it's supposed to be for me and my family. But I don't know. I don't know what's going on right now. I thought the slow season was over. I thought the slow season was supposed to be like in the July, September area, whatever. And everybody said it'll pick up. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure it will at some point, and there'll be spikes. There's been spikes where, I've had consistent work. But I don't know, it's just so inconsistent at this level of RV transport, just doing the single towaway. I don't know, it's not really, in my opinion, feasible. Now, that's still not scaring me away. I'm still gonna stay at least on the Synergy, and I'm still gonna haul for them, weekly as I can. But I think I'm, it's gonna take me having a multi-haul rig to really solely depend on RV transport as my income. And who knows, maybe other guys that don't have the expenses that I have are good, But me personally, I don't know. It seems like I would have like a super baller month, like where I would make way more than what I would make at my previous job, and then there would be months where I would make like $2,500, which I know that's trucking, by the way. I know that's any type of trucking, but it seems like the baller months are not coming back. And I know there's other guys, on YouTube that say like, we got loads. I don't understand how people aren't. And maybe their companies do got loads. I don't know, but from my perspective and the guys that I've spoke to, the loads are awful. And again, they're popping up here and there, like I think our load board right now, as I'm headed back to Indiana, has 3 loads on it, I think. And that's the whole load board, got 3 loads. No backhaul loads, 3 outbound loads, and that's it. So we got, I don't know how many drivers Synergy has at home, but they all sitting at home mostly, unless their offices calling them directly, like, hey, do you want this load, But as far as looking on the actual load board, man, it's 3 loads. 3 freaking loads. So that's why I've been supplementing the income with the semi work. So, I can stay at least at the income that I need to support my family, and then, set a little bit aside for the haul and tow or the multi-haul rig that I want to buy. Which, fingers crossed, I should have that goal accomplished, I want to say in the next month and a half. Now, I don't know that I'm buying a truck that's already ready to go. It might be a situation where we buy like a straight truck, and then have to put a bed on it. It could be a situation where we buy, a semi truck and then lease a trailer from Synergy. I'm not totally sure. We could still do the bus idea. I talked to a few guys about that, and I don't know. I mean, the bus is going to take the most work, but it's going to be the absolute cheapest. You got to change the rear end gears so you hold highway speeds. You got to, chop it down. You got to build the bed, which I'm not opposed to. It would be a super baller sleeping quarters if you build a full-size school bus sleeping area would be insane. You could do so much in there. But again, that's a lot of work. Now, I'm not opposed to the work. I was a fabricator in a former life, so I could do the work. I just don't know when I would find the time for it, and it would be the cheapest, but it would also take me the longest to get back on the road and making money. And then as far as the semi truck, obviously a running and driving tractor is probably going to be around $10,000, and then lease a trailer, yada yada. I mean, I'm sure I could find a day cab, single axle truck for $5,000, but no telling what it'll need, And then I mean, I could get, like I said earlier, a straight truck, that used to be a box truck or something, and build a haul and tow ramp off of that, and just not have a sleeper, and then just sleep at hotels or just on the bench or whatever, That's an option too. And that would be the second most expensive thing in the middle amount of time, because I would only have to build the bed and not demolish a whole school bus. So I don't know. I just wanted to kind of give you guys an update. Not too much going on, except that the work is super slow. I'm not giving up on it, by the way. So don't think that. And if you are wanting to get into this, I'm not going to say don't do it. I'm just going to say that depending on how much money you need to make, if it's a lot, like if you need to make over $70,000 a year to live comfortably, it's shaky. It's shaky. It's very shaky. I took a massive pay cut doing this, but again, I traded money for freedom, and I still love the freedom. I love being able to do what I want to do when I want to do it, and I don't know if you can put a price on that, but obviously we all need money to live. So yeah, it's good to get in and get your feet wet. And also for you guys that are like ex-military or retired and stuff, this is perfect. Don't disregard this video. You'll be fine. But for guys that need this for their sole income to live on, I don't know. I personally have done it now for 6 months, and it's been a struggle. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Again, there have been months where I'm like, damn, like I'm cooking, I'm balling, I can do whatever I want. And then there have been months where I'm like, bro, I'm in trouble. I need to go put in some damn job applications. So yeah, I had to do something, and I'm still doing this. I'm in a semi, like 3 days a week or whatever. So doing this part-time, doing that part-time until we get the money to get the haul and tow, and then I'm back in this full-time, or the multi-haul rig, then I'm back in this full-time. I love RV transport. I don't see myself doing anything else, honestly, outside of YouTube. I love doing YouTube as well. But yeah, just you're not gonna get rich in RV transport doing single poles. You might not even get rich doing multi-haul, but some of the guys I talk to, they sound like they do pretty well. And my thought process is, even if I'm doing multi-haul, it's enough money to where when I have these slow times, I can live off of it, like I'll be fine. Like if you're doing towaway, it's still like living paycheck to paycheck, basically. Like most of the time when I get that initial advance, I need that money, but again, you might not have the expenses I have, you might not be in that same situation. Your company that you go to may not even have this issue. You might have runs every damn day to whatever state you want. I don't know. That's what's going on with me. I'm still cooking. I'm still out here. I ain't going nowhere. I'll see you on the next one.